What's going on, guys? Wanted to do an initial product review of my new Heat Press Nation Black Series 15 by 15 clamshell heat press. So I got this about a month ago and I've used it a few times. So far so good, so I at least wanted to do a quick product review to kind of show you some of the different features and how easily this thing works. So this is just a quick overview or a go around with the camera of the heat press itself. Again, this is Heat Press Nation. This is their Black Series heat press clamshell, and it's a 15 by 15. Some of the unique things, or not unique things, that come with it. The platen here, the heat plate, is a Teflon coated one. So here you have a pretty thick and heavy, I think it's a silicone pad the way it feels. It's not glued down, but it's pretty non-stick or non-slip, and it doesn't move very easily, and it's pretty heavy, so it doesn't really move. I've had no issues with it moving around on me, putting shirts and such on there and making adjustments on it. The screen there is actually a capacitive, and so you don't have to, what that means is it senses the electrical current of your finger like your smartphone when you touch it, so you don't have to press very hard at all on it. On and off switch, and it has a dual breakers, dual fuse switches there, and then it does have a 3-prong heavy-duty power plug. Alright, so a couple things that I'm going to go over on this is basically turning it on, and then heat up time. Basically set it to temperature and then see how long it takes to heat up, at least according to what the heat press's computer says it's ready. I'm going to go over some of the menu items on there and then just do a quick demo pressing the using the press itself. Also I'll do, because I have one of those laser temperature guns, once it says it's heated up to the temperature that I set it to, we'll do a couple tests on the plate there, take a look, and I'll you can see the little red dot. I'll check the temperature in different areas along the heat plate itself. Alright guys, so we'll get started with the first part. So for this first part, I'm going to test how long it takes to heat up. So I'm going to plug in the machine first and then flip it on. Alright, and so it's booting up right now, and it's set to, I have it set to go to 320 degrees. Alright, right now it's saying it's at 61 degrees. And then some of the other features that are on here on the menu itself. Let me get a better view of it here. There we go. The counter there shows how many times I've actually closed the clamshell press the whole time there. This little heat symbol shows me, or tells me that it's heating up. Alright, and then so you have a couple menu buttons here. So there's a set button, down and up, and then a clear button there. So, just to show you some of the functions of the menu here while this is heating up, if I press set, it goes to P1, and that's where you can set the temperature. Right now, like I said, I have it set to 320, and notice that I'm just tapping. That's that capacitive touch that I was describing at the intro there. So basically, like your smartphone, you don't have to press. All you got to do is touch it, and it senses the electrical current through your fingers, which activates that particular button. So that's P1, which is, or program 1, which is setting up the temperature you want. Program 2 is your counter. So I have it set right now for 20 seconds. You can of course adjust that to whatever you want. P3 is your temperature reading, Fahrenheit or Celsius. And then P4 is a compensator. And so if you find that you have it set for, say, 300 degrees, and it's reading 285 degrees, you can compensate up or down to adjust for any temperature variation. Now, you have to understand that I don't think that there's any particular heat press that is absolutely 100% dead on. Maybe there are. I'm not aware of it. They probably cost thousands of dollars. This one did not. This one cost, I think, after shipping from Heat Press Nation directly, about $400. But it's close enough. But if you do the temperature check of the plant itself, and you can kind of get a good average. You know exactly how to make a compensator or just adjust your main temperature itself. Alright, so right now, and then those are the 4 menu sets. It only has those 4, and so right now it's still heating up, and so I'm going to put it back here, and we'll just watch that for a little bit, and I will put this on a time advance. Alright, so it has reached 320 degrees, at least according to the internal temperature sensor for the heat press. And so now that it's heated up, let's take a look at how accurate the temperature is. So I'm going to move my heat press around a little bit here. I have it on a cardboard, a piece of cardboard on my countertop here, so it can move around a little bit more easily. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to lower this down here real quick. And move this right here so we can see that better. Alright, so again, it says that it is currently at 320 degrees. I'm going to take my laser thermometer gun, and I'm going to shoot right dead center in the middle, or at least what looks to be right into the middle. And it says it's reading 314, going up to 315. And that's right dead center in the middle. So it's pretty close. It's holding steady at about 315, 313. Okay, let's go to the back right corner there. And that's pretty close to the back right corner, so you can see it's only down to the 280s, 290s. As I get closer to the edge of the corner there, you can see the red dot. It gets cooler. Let's go to the very back of the center there. You can see it's pretty cool as well. Same thing for the very back center there. Cooler as well. If I move it up a little bit, you can see the temperature goes up. Center up a little bit, maybe a quarter way up. Temperature's going up. Same thing there. Okay, so let's look at closer the sort of front center right there. That's maybe about an inch down from the center. So you can see it's about 314, 315. Top right there, we're looking 290s, low 290s. Top left, around 260, 270. Okay, let's go along the side in the middle there. We're looking at what, 290. The side, can you see that there? Okay. Okay, and then let's try the other side here. Around 300, and I'm right at the edge there, maybe an inch in. Okay, so that's or pretty close to dead center right there. Now if we go over just a little bit, you can see 310-ish. I'm kind of in the center, and I'm just in between the left side there, 310, 311. Okay, so just based on that quick observation using this infrared thermometer, you can see that I had it set for 320 degrees. The temperature reading for the heat press was saying 320, but you saw that across the middle, and I'll use the little red dot here, in the middle here was definitely the warmest. This center area here, that kind of makes sense. As you got down to the corners, left, right, towards the top, the front, and even the sides, it's definitely cooler. So in the center area, you can tell is the hottest part to it. But even so, it was still a few degrees shy. Right dead center, it got up to 315, even though this was set to 320. So you'll know that you can use either the compensator or just adjust your actual temperature for of the press itself. So that's just a demonstration about how long it took to heat up, and then the temperature consistency across the plate of across the face of the heating plate. Alright, so the next part of the video will be just a quick demonstration of actually using the heat press to make, in this case I'll make a t-shirt. One of the other cool features that I forgot to mention and describe as part of its the things that this machine can do is that it does have an automatic shutoff if you leave the machine sitting idle for too long. In this case I did, as I was prepping the design to make the decal for the heat transfer decal for the t-shirt. So while I was doing that, it beeped at me and shut off, and it actually has been shut off for a few minutes now. As you can see, the temperature is going down. You can also see that this is still lit up so that it's on and the menu screen is on. I did not turn it off or unplug it. So the automatic feature, safety feature of shut down or shut off on its own works really well. Alright guys, now to demonstrate actually using the heat press. So I've got a t-shirt ready, this right here, just a plain white t-shirt with some gold glittery heat transfer vinyl. That's, if you're wondering what it is, it's Vivid, V-V-I-V-I-D, V2 or version 2 Pro Hyper Glitter. It's very glittery, as you can see. Anyway, it has a plastic transfer paper that can be pressed right onto it. So I've just put on the shirt, and so I'll get this on the heat press, kind of lined up a little bit here, like that. Just be careful not to touch that. Alright. Got that on there, trying to put it so that when it goes out, it centers it itself. So Vivid says 305 for 25 to 45 seconds. So what I'm going to do is make some adjustments here. Knowing that the temperature is a little bit lower than what the indicated would reflect. So I'm going to leave it at 320, knowing that's about 310. I'm going to increase my time to, I'll do a good 30 seconds, since it said 25 to 40 seconds. Alright, and then here we go. Just bring it down, clamp, oops, okay, there we go. So even though I forgot to go back to the main menu, since I already had the timer set, it is counting it down. As you can see there. Almost ready. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright. So, here it is. And now Vivid is a cold peel, so I'm going to let this cool off for now. Alright, with this cooled off, I'm going to go ahead and peel off the transfer backing. Again, this is Vivid vinyl, V2 version 2 Pro Hyper Glitter in gold. So that's the back side there. Take a look at that. And then I went ahead and did just a small one in the front. And as a correction for their V2 Pro series, it's hot or cold peel. It's their Premium Plus that's a cold peel. Excuse me. So that is the front side there. Alright, and here's the back. And you can see the V2's glitter is very glittery. Alrighty, so that is a demonstration of using the HPN Nation Black Series 15x15 clamshell. Did a quick product review, initial product review. Hopefully this was helpful and informative. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And then when the subscribe button, when you do click that subscribe button, a little bell should show up. Click that bell so you get the notifications for whenever I post new videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day.